Whoa, Synon 6. Synon 6 sits before me. You're a band. And I see you, I have seen you as a new band. However, the band that is Synon 6 has been around for a long time, and it starts with you two mortals. You shall tell me about the beginning of what has evolved over the years as Synon 6.
Well, in the beginning, we were not called Synon 6.
What were you called?
Reality's Edge?
Yes. In 2000 is when, like Randy said, we met up. We were at KISS, which sucked because, well, they lip sync.
No, they were good, man.
No.
It was the original lineup. Come on.
They didn't
No.
lip sync back then.
They were almost like 3 steps away from Milli Vanilli.
I know, but they didn't lip sync back then, so
No,
get your
okay.
facts right.
Okay. So anyways, so August comes, we pick up Randy, we pick up Con. We went through a rotation of singers because we couldn't find someone that meshed well or could keep his shit together or whatever the case may be. We did one like EP that was horrible with a guy named Steve Weiss at International Sound, I believe.
Was the sound similar to what you have now?
Not even close.
No.
What was it like?
Like 1987 happened all over again.
Okay, that's okay. I like 1987. It was a
No,
good
you
year
don't.
to be a metalhead.
It was not that good.
Okay.
Pete likes 1987.
I like 1987.
No,
I
the stuff
did-
that happened in 1987 that wasn't on the radio was
Well, there was some
There was good
amazing
stuff.
Such
out
as
in
what?
oh, early Scorpions. We were talking about this earlier.
They were
Like,
better in the 70s, however, don't
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah, we were just talking about that outside, actually.
Yes. Virgin Killer, Animal Magnetism, but continue.
Lonesome Crow.
Lonesome Crow was actually, it's a sleeper of an album.
It's probably
but
my favorite
It's an
Scorpion.
underground favorite of those that are in the Scorpion before the 80s. Two different bands, but anyway.
So anyways, with 2001, we go into a studio called 8 Houses Down with a guy named Matt, who is in a punk band called the Grammets.
Grammets,
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
the Gammets.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
There you go.
recorded the Faggots of Death.
Did he?
And I was following and hunting the Gammets. I know him well.
So Matt, we were in the studio. Our vocalist at the time, I will not name names, but he showed up a little intoxicated, peed on himself.
That's acceptable. It's
No,
not to be on
we-
yourself when you're drinking.
recreationally, yeah.
I think it's very rock and roll. What's your problem?
Well, if you sound good, you can do whatever you want.
This is true.
If you don't sound good, you need to get your shit together.
You stop being on yourself.
Yes, stop being on yourself. So after that, we got rid of our vocalist, got another guy. Then soon after that,
So what was, during all this change was happening, what was the dream, or was there a dream or a goal?
there was sort of. For me, it was to play stuff like Bangles, because Bangles was still sort of kind of around.
And the Broadway.
Yeah,
To
to
have
Broadway.
hair back then is what I want to know.
No,
You were still bald even back then.
I was.
He was.
Did you ever have hair?
I did.
When I first met him, he had him.
I had
Was
hair
it
down to
long?
here,
Oh,
He did.
and I was half the man I was. I was like a $165
65.
and long
Now
blonde
you have
hair.
a bald head, and you have a bloated cadaver because you're taking in too many carbs, mortal.
I made fun of fat bald people.
But you look good. I think you look
Karma.
acceptable. The band
Karma.
makes you.
That's good.
So, if it was not for your lead singer, who I will do, the next in line would be you. Except
Cushion for the pushing.
that, and you're kind of like, I don't know, a little like doable. However, normally, I would go for Randy for all reasons. However, I am intrigued by your new bass player,
Oh, shit.
who I've renamed Al.
Ow.
The reason I call him Al is just sizing him up. He looks like one of those quiet male mortals that has a gigantic dinger that he won't tell you. It's a secret. It's secret shit. He won't tell you. The girls will tell you. Female mortals will tell you. They'll say, "Oh, I was with him, and there's no way I'm getting near him." He just sits there quietly, And he's like, yeah, I know, I got a monster here. Now, he said, no, I don't even know what you're talking about. That's okay. You'd be so disappointed. As he stands up, and there's this like major bulge thing happening there. So you're a lying sack of shit. And the owl name remains. Anyways,
so
dream while this was all happening.
okay, so the band breaks up soon after the studio. Khan left for reasons unknown. So we met at the Flotsam and Jetsam show at Herman's in May of last year.
I am aware of that show. A Mortalago was at it.
My buddy's
show.
band opened up for him, so that's why I was there to support him.
What is your buddy's band?
Sling Fist.
I have crossed paths with them.
You have.
So-
You killed Donnie for us.
So, anyway,
Anyways, so we met at Herman's, or ran into each other at Herman's. We decided, hey, you know, if whatever we're doing doesn't work out, we'll give each other a call, and
you gave each other a call.
we did.
Well, not an actual call.
Not well,
Probably text.
text,
Okay, so
and then here we are.
sitting over on your left is lead singer Banana Cake. Banana Cake. What I find intriguing about thee is you have been in no other bands before this. You sound like an accomplished singer. I think you're lying like Al was lying about his dinger. But I would listen to your lies anyway. Tell me, what happened that you would come into a band with no experience and be an experienced singer? Ah!
His mind is blown.
I have nothing to lose.
But that doesn't mean you can sing. How did you know you can sing?
I would say I didn't know I could sing at the level they wanted. I would say that I knew I could sing because I always sang.
Where did you always sing?
Mom's car, shower,
Everyone
karaoke.
thinks they sound good in such situations. How is it you went from that to this? And you can comment as well.
These guys hit me up.
Why? Why would they hit you up? A random mortal that's singing
No.
in his shower.
Hey, dude, hey.
This is my greatest analogy that I've ever put out. Like,
Okay.
it's kind of like having a Tinder account. Finding somebody that you want to be with for the rest of your life.
Why
and then
the rest of your life and not one night?
we're getting out of context.
Okay.
So, I'm with somebody that I want to be with for the rest of my life.
That's the vagina.
And 3 years later, somebody hits me up on Tinder because I, like a cunt, completely forgot that I had an account open in the first place. That's what happened with these guys.
Okay, so you had an account open where that they
Band mix.
band mix.
Yeah.
Because you've never been in a band before.
Because I've never been in a band before.
Well,
and
why
I'm-
would you have an account with them?
Because I've never been in a band before.
I know, but I had.
Because if you've never been to band
brain
mix,
surgeon,
if
but
you
I
ever
don't have
want to
an
be a
account
fucking
open
rock star, get your starter kit at Walmart. If you've never been in a band before, get your starter kit to I want to be a fucking rock star at Walmart. That's signing up for fucking band mix.
So you had something in you that made you think I can be in a band and I can sing.
I was hoping before I stopped singing for fun that somebody might acknowledge me.
And they did.
Yeah.
Tell me
Yes.
about acknowledging him.
So we were looking. We discussed because it was Leroy, Connor, Randy, and I. Leroy was halfway out of the picture because he's a great country guitar player, not a metal guitar player.
Well, he
And,
plays metal. That's just not where his heart is.
so the deal was we had to find a singer better than Randy because Randy can actually sing.
I've heard that, but I haven't heard you sing it to ascertain for myself.
Oh, I'll
But
send
I
you
would
clips.
accept his comments. Continue.
So, anyways, so I was on Band Mix, came across Ray's profile. I listened to the songs that he had on there.
What songs do you have? I thought you never sang.
Nothing
so,
like what we do now.
So There were karaoke songs that he was singing.
What type of
It was
music?
Yeah,
Bush, Glycerin.
Yes.
I could hear you have a 90s voice.
Snow Patrol.
Yes.
Snow Patrol.
Oh, I hear
Patrol.
this.
Yeah.
So
And Nirvana.
And about it.
so anyways, so I told Randy because Randy and I were texting or IMing, and I was like, dude, you gotta listen to this.
So I went and I listened. I'm like,
That's our guy.
that's the guy, right there.
Why did
That's
you
it.
think that?
I could just hear it in his voice. Perfect.
So
match.
one of our other singers that we had back in Broken, they don't sound similar, but they have the same attitude behind their voice. Is that a good way to say it?
Yeah, sort of.
Like, and you could hear that in his voice. For me, anyways. For him, he liked the beer. No. So Randy, I was like, hey, I'm
I'm
broke.
like, that's the guy. We have to get a hold of
Yep.
him. So I joined Band Mix
Just
to
for
get a
him.
hold of him.
And then I sent out a text or whatever, email or whatever, and he auditioned, and
What song did you audition with?
Oh, these guys had me singing shit that I didn't even know. And I'm not gonna lie, I'll put this, you guys can post this all over the fucking world. I'm a cunt. I did not know a lot of shit that I should have known. I still don't. But they wanted me to do Paranoid. Simple song.
It is.
Black Sabbath.
Why couldn't you do Paranoid?
Because I know the song, but I didn't know the song. I had to study Paranoid. As simple as 3.5 minutes was, I had to study it because I overanalyzed it. Like, I needed to fucking rock the fuck out of that song for these guys. To make it matter, even if they said, yeah, thanks for trying out. Fuck off, you know. It's like, I know the song. I grew up with it. My mom played it when I was goddamn knows how old.
What's
Probably
your
still
problem?
shitting
What's your
diapers.
problem?
But I needed to know every word. I needed to know every tone. I needed to know every inflection when I came back the next week to make sure that at least, if nothing else, what they asked me to fucking do, I could do at least that.
And you did.
And he did. He killed it.
Apparently.
So you have a very 90s voice. The Conjures Up Images of Disturbed to me. That's not a, it's a compliment. It's a good thing. Is that where you're coming from as a vocalist?
That's most of my influence. You know, that's high school for me.
How does that mix with your influences?
Really good. You know, I'm older, so, you know, I like a
How
lot.
old is the guy?
I'm 55.
He's a baby.
And how old are thee?
I'm 40.
And what about you? Al, lying sack of shit. If you're
49.
49. So we have a senior citizen band here.
What the fuck? He didn't even ask.
We fart dust.
So,
He has an AARP card.
yes!
I'm only 40.
So
doesn't, not
here
yet,
we are
but I could.
in present time, and you have recorded 4 songs, classic metal sound with a little pinch of a 90s kind of vocal. Tell me about those 4 recordings, because they're quite acceptable.
They're recorded by Tyler from Blackwater Audio. He did a killer job, has a killer setup. Was able to work with us. He's pretty close to where we all live. He likes the harder stuff, so that's kind of important when you're recording, you know, a certain project. You don't want to go to someplace that only does jazz and you're a metal band. Ray killed it. We all killed it, and it just sort of kind of fell together. And he offers mastering and everything right there, so it was just like a one-stop shop type of thing, and brought it out. I mean, it's fucking amazing.
So, on the song Fading, you, Banana Cake, are pushing some major air. How did you do those vocals? Because you're really pushing it. How to rip out the
I hate to give away the fucking movie magic, but I had to take a lot of takes. I'm not gonna lie. That song, and I might be wrong, But anybody who sings in any genre at any level, if you try to fucking do that song, it literally needs to be recorded in parts because it is very fucking hard to do.
Is it?
Even if you sit there and go, na 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 na, you know, it's not an easy song. It pushes a lot
It
of air
didn't
out.
sound like it was an easy song, and I was just wondering,
It's not.
did you hear those parts in your head before you did it? Or who produced it?
The lyrics mattered the most to me.
What are they about? What is Fading about?
So fading, and we talked about this. Fading is about anybody who ever, in any situation, not even about singing, just anything that, if you take yourself, put yourself as the center. Anything that you give a flying fuck about. And anybody who chastises it, belittles it, fuck you, you won't make it, poser, fuck you,
Fuck
cunt,
you.
whatever the fuck.
Fuck you.
So, when it actually works out, fuck you back.
So you did a spectacular video for the song Fading. Tell me about that. Oh,
So I went about looking for someone in the Denver scene that has been doing it and has been doing it well. Kyle with Digital Mild does it very well. He's done bands like Havoc, Killing Creation. Yeah. So we wanted the best that we could get, and right now that's Kyle. He set us up. Thanks to Ken, we were able to do it at his place.
Did part of it here. Did the other part at Angelo's
Angelo's.
Records.
So it just sort of kind of fell hand in hand. Him and Tyler, the gentleman that we recorded with, it's not like a package, but they're friends with each other, so it sort of kind of works out a lot easier when they're already on the same wavelength.
ones like you put on a show just for a ride. Talking all that shit despite true intentions brought to light, like you got some fucking right to criticize. Sad and sorry little fuck, you ran your mouth and put your luck. You know I'm failing, now you're stuck just spinning your web. Kicking, screaming, throw a fit, the fucking hate this fucking shit. But now you have to deal with it and see how it ends. There's nothing left, so save your breath. 'Cause you're the fucking dynamite. Don't waste your time, 'cause in my mind you're a fucking crazy memory. There's nothing left, so save your breath. 'Cause you're the fucking dynamite. Don't waste your time, 'cause in my mind you're a fucking crazy memory. A fucking crazy memory. A fucking crazy memory.
So, this is a real promising start for the band. What does the future entail?
Jesus fuck. More recording. Hopefully a couple more videos. Hopefully COVID, you know, they find a cure or something for COVID so we can start playing real shows. We would love to get onto some festivals, you know, do whatever we can with the short time we're here to do it.
We're looking to cut the first actual album. It's kind of funny that we've kind of gone under the radar yet snuck through the back door with full force.
He likes the back door.
Anyway,
Full force.
anyway,
No Lou.
we haven't dropped an album yet. I mean, we got some shit out there you can download, and we've got songs ready to record. But we want to drop that first album. We really want to at least say we've established an album, and we're very excited about it. You know, it's like I said, it's like we've discussed. Everybody knows. You know, there is so much talent out there. We are constantly inspired by the people we've played with, by the people that you've interviewed, by anything. It's like me personally. Our last show, we headlined, and I fangirled the fuck out of that show. These guys had to come up and pick me up. They're like, dude, you gotta go get dressed. We're up. And I'm like, oh shit. The bands that we shared that stage with that day that opened up for us, we were like, oh my god. Me personally, I was like, I want to be like you. You guys inspire me. I have not met one fucking local band that has not inspired me. Like, I can sit there and pick apart myself all day, which I think anybody who strives to be better should. But I look at every fucking band that I've met, and trust me, I've only been doing this a year, so I meet new people every fucking day. I'm meeting people every fucking day that have been in this forever. And they inspire the fuck out of me, whether it's my genre or not. It's like the heavy fucking shit, the melodic shit, the operatic shit. I'm like, I want so bad to do what you do, even for a split fucking second.
Okay, so you should wrap it up now. And your point is?
Well, you're good. Anyway, I love you. What was the question again?
I don't know. Well, I forgot. It was 10 minutes ago when you started.
I'm being sincere.
At least it was a positive
What was the
rant.
question? What was the question?
What's the future for the band?
Oh, future.
We're gonna give it everything we fucking got.
More recording.
We're gonna give it
More
everything.
songs.
We're gonna give it
More
everything.
shows.
Yep.
Let's say
More videos.
we're gonna give it every fucking thing we got
Yeah.
until we don't have anything left.